If you want to be financially free, and that's what a lot of people seem to be aiming for lately, it's a good idea to diversify your income in many different ways possible. But how many different types of income are there really in Germany? And most importantly, since absolutely everyone and everything is taxed here in Germany, how is each different type of income taxed? Because taxation should play a huge role in how you want to build your income streams. If one type of income is taxed with up to 45% and another type of income is tax-free, it's pretty obvious what we all want to go for, right? And yes, tax-free income in Germany actually exists. You can make millions without paying a single cent in taxes. How is that even possible, you might ask? Here's how.
Perfinex. Personal Finance for Expats.
What's up everyone? Welcome to a new tax video from Perfinex, the #1 English-speaking and independent financial planner in Germany. We get a lot of emails from you guys, or you're sliding in our Instagram DMs, asking how this is taxed or how that is taxed. So let's save us all some time and answer all these questions once and for all with this single video. Even though nobody here at Perfinex is a tax advisor, please keep that in mind. We are a financial advisor, so we are happy to help you improve your financial future. If you are looking for tax advice, please reach out to a professional tax advisor. We're only publishing these videos in cooperation with tax advisors to help you guys. We are no tax advisor ourselves. Generally speaking, if you make money here in Germany, in any way, shape or form, you have to pay taxes. At least for the 7 types of income that are defined in our German Income Tax Act, paragraph 13 to paragraph 23. Just in case you're super bored over the weekend, you can check these paragraphs out yourself. Meaning every type of income that is not in these 7 categories is not known by my friends at Finanzamt. So by definition, that income is tax-free. Who would have thought that, huh? That you can earn something here in Germany without paying taxes on it, right? What probably all of you thought is that the list of tax-free earnings is not that long. It's basically all kinds of earnings from gambling. So you can make millions playing the lottery, sports gambling, slot machines, whatever. Enjoy it, because all these millions would be completely tax-free. Maybe not the best strategy to become wealthy by gambling, but hey, you do you. Except for poker, which is not gambling according to German tax court, because poker involves skill, so it's not gambling. That's what the German tax court in Cologne decided. Don't hate me for telling you that you have to pay taxes on your online poker earnings. I don't make the rules. I hate taxes probably as much as you do. These tax-free earnings from gambling, plus the list we're going to see, should include all types of income. If not, let us know in the comments if you can come up with some form of income that is not known by the German Income Tax Act. And we'll try to figure it out with the tax advisors that we work with. Let's start our 7 types of income with income type 1, income from agriculture and forestry. We can probably talk over this type of income real quick, because the chance that one of you people watching is a farmer, a hunter or an animal breeder is probably very slim. Let's just say that this is the first of 3 types of active income, because you would have to really work in agriculture in order to generate some income here. You can make tax-free up to 900 euros every year, and the tax rate afterwards depends on how you structure the business. Worst case is that your income here is taxed like regular income from work, which we'll see later on, so up to 45%. Good news is that you can decrease this tax rate significantly if you generate this income as a business rather than a person. Speaking of business, income type number 2, income from business operations. This is an exciting form of income that can come in many different variations. The bakery around the corner, the Bitcoin miner, or the handsome guy with a beard that is currently talking to you. All of these businesses have 4 things in common. We are self-employed, We do this over the long term, so not just a single sale on eBay and then that's it again. We do this business activity with the intention to make a profit, and we appear recognizable to the general public as somebody who offers a product or a service in exchange for money. My solo entrepreneurship that I started 4 years ago is income type 2. While setting up solo entrepreneurship is super easy to start with, at least as easy as something involving German bureaucracy can be, my main issue over the years was the high tax rate of up to 45%. Sure, you can earn in 2020 almost 10k completely tax-free, but after that your tax rate can spike up to 45%. Because as a solo entrepreneur, you are taxed exactly like people with income from employment. All details on income tax in this video, by the way. That was one of the many reasons why I decided earlier this year to end my solo entrepreneurship and establish a German limited, a GmbH, out of Perfinex. Thanks to your support, by the way. I am forever grateful for everybody watching, liking, commenting, sharing, reaching out. Thank you very much. This was only possible because of you guys. A real corporation like a UG, GmbH or AG is a whole lot more tax efficient than any solo entrepreneurship. That's why there's a video planned on how to establish a GmbH here in Germany as soon as we are done with the whole process. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. Income type number 3 is income from self-employment. Now you might wonder what the difference between income from business and income from self-employment is, right? German tax law is talking about free professions when it comes to self-employment. Free professions are jobs that you can do because you have a special qualification or talent. So doctors, lawyers, freelancers, translators, artists, journalists, and a whole lot more. For the sake of this video, it is probably not important to differentiate between income type 2 from business and income type 3 from self-employment. It's probably best to speak to a professional tax advisor about this if you are planning to engage in any of these activities, so you know exactly if you are income type 2 or income type 3. Just to give you one example, I am teaching at the university here in Munich as a self-employed natural person, Axel, and not as the corporation Perfinex. Since it is completely separated from my job as managing director here at Perfinex, it is also a different type of income. Income from self-employment has the same allowance as income from business, and it is also taxed in the same way. Again, depending on if you're a corporation or a person doing this activity. A person will pay up to 45% in taxes. A corporation will pay much less taxes. These allowances cannot be combined, by the way. They are per person and per year. So this 9,984 euros is the maximum already for all types of income combined. You cannot make 10k tax-free in income type 2 plus 10k tax-free in income type 3. Unfortunately. Would be cool though. Now we are leaving the active income types and come to the passive income types, starting with income type 4, income from employment. Now you are probably as confused as I am why income from employment is supposed to be passive. But hey, that just shows you the ridiculousness of the German tax law. And this categorization is definitely correct according to German tax law. We checked this multiple times with multiple different sources because we couldn't believe it either. This income is probably what most of you watching are getting in form of salary from your employer. And just in case you never had your payslip explained to you, check out this video to see why the difference between gross salary and net salary is so tremendously huge here in Germany. And when you stop working and retire, pensions level 1 and pensions level 2 will also be taxed like income from employment, because they are tax deductible while you contribute. Pensions level 3 are different. They are taxed like investments, so you get tax benefits in payout phase. Speaking of investments, income type 5, income from investments. That includes the sale of financial assets as well as passive income in form of a dividend or interest. not real estate and not Bitcoins though. These are in the last two types of income. Those two are not investments according to German tax law. So if you put your money to work for you instead of you working for your money, and you make more than 801 euros a year in profits, you have to pay 25% capital gains tax here in Germany. Please don't be sad that you are taxed. You get to keep 75% of your profits that you didn't have to work for, which is pretty cool, right? That's why we're telling you since the start of this YouTube channel that you should start to invest your money. And how do you do that? We have our free Investing in Germany master course right here on YouTube, as well as our community investing that hopefully started already when this video is released. All links to the videos I mention are in the description. Second to last type of income is income type 6, income from renting. Allowances and tax rate is basically the same as above. Again, depending on if you are a corporation or a person generating this type of income. What is really important here is that we are only talking about the rental income here, not the sale of the property. The sale of the property is tax-free if you hold it for 10 years. If you sell the property before these 10 years, you have to pay the so-called speculation tax. That is one of the many tips to save taxes with real estate. And tax benefits are one of the many reasons why real estate investors get so tremendously wealthy over time. The big downer here in Germany is that most of the benefits real estate offers only come for investors, not for homeowners who use the property for themselves. Check out all these videos if you are interested to deep dive into real estate in Germany. And lastly, income type 7, all forms of other income. Other income includes all types of stuff that is not mentioned in the prior 6 types of income. Selling old-timers, precious metals like gold or silver, watches, your beloved bitcoins or other crypto assets. And since crypto investing seems to be very common among the community, we devoted an entire video on crypto taxes with 5 crypto tax tricks so you don't pay more to Finanzamt than you actually have to. Depending on what type of item you are selling, your tax-free allowance can be either 256 euros or 600 euro per year. And tax rate, you guessed it, can be up to 45% if you engage in this activity as a natural person. When you've seen more of our videos, you know that I like to say, it depends. But today was a little too much it depends even for my taste. And that goes to show you the complexity of German taxation. And that is also why I recommend to talk to a professional tax advisor. Sure, you can use the do-it-yourself tax software and file your tax declaration yourself. The problem I'm seeing with this is that you don't know what you don't know. So you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table that a professional tax advisor could get for you. Feel free to reach out and we will connect you with really good and really creative tax advisors. And if you like financial advice, not tax advice, feel free to book a free meeting right here. Take care everyone and don't pay too much taxes.